Hello Paloma teachers, this is Doreen Hall from Paloma Piano. Today's video is going to be entitled, Still Trying to Please Everyone? Stop it, you can't. I got the inspiration for this video a few years back when I was teaching at a studio before COVID, and I had a new parent come in for a lesson, which I thought really was going well and went well. And after the lesson was over, I went home and came back the next day and got called into the director's office, and evidently that parent didn't think I was professional enough to teach their student. So I was a little bit taken aback by that, and my first reaction was, of course, to be upset and get mad and angry and defensive. But then I remembered that my grandmother always used to say, if somebody tells you something that you don't like, take a moment to look for the kernel of truth in it. And I did, and I realized that, I am kind of a laid-back teacher, and maybe this parent was looking for somebody who was much more, strict or much more of a higher level player. I'm not the highest level player out there, and that was okay. This wasn't a good fit for me. So I sat down to write this blog post a few years back, and it made me stop and think about how much people pleasing I really do, especially in my job, and that probably if everybody's happy with me, it might not be a really good thing. So I started to think about why I would let people not adhere to my studio policy, or why I would let people take lessons at times that I didn't really want to teach lessons, or why I would drive out to people's houses when I really didn't have the time to do that, or all these other sorts of things that made me think I need to stop and set some boundaries for myself and also for my family. So I started to do that. I started to make a studio policy. I started to really firm things up, and it started to make things run more smoothly. But the thing I didn't realize that I realize now is there's nothing wrong with people asking me for things. It's not wrong for a parent to say, can I have a lesson at 7 o'clock on Sunday morning? In the past, I would say, what? Why would someone be so, unthinking as to ask me for a lesson at 7 o'clock on Sunday morning? But that's okay. They can ask, and I can consider that, but I can also say no. And I found that 9 times out of 10, people don't get upset when I say, no, I don't want to do something. They're fine with it. They're just trying to work their schedule out. I'm trying to work my schedule out. And that's the way it goes. If they want to try a different style of music and I don't really feel the student is ready for that, I can also say, no, I don't think that's right at this time. It's okay for them to ask. It's okay for me to set some boundaries and say no. So that's one of the things I wanted to talk about today in this video. Or should I say, that is the thing I wanted to talk about today in this video. So if you like these kind of piano teaching videos with tips, please take a moment to like and subscribe to my channel so that you can be informed of all the new videos that are going to come out and all the new music that comes out at Paloma Piano. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great afternoon.